Imagine possibilities. What's up, you guys? Welcome to another week of making music. This week, it's Halloween. It's the first big holiday of the fall-winter season, and I'm pretty excited for it. I thought for this week we could make a Halloween song. I found this website that made this really great list of some of the best songs for a Halloween party, and I thought we could take those songs, sample them, make our very own Halloween song. You know, I'm in the spirit. I'm ready to make this song, but before I make it, I need to get in my costume. Do you guys know who I am? I'm Harry Potter from the books and the movies. You guys probably know him. He looks like that. But yeah, this is my costume. It's got me feeling a little more Halloween-y. And boom, we got some decorations up there. We got our whiteboard with Happy Halloween written on it. We got a little ghost, a little pumpkin, and a zombie. Super Halloween-y, right? I'm in the spirit. Maybe you guys are in the spirit of Halloween, feeling a little more ready to make a song. Because I think I'm ready. So let us make us a songus. Alrighty, you guys, here we are in our awesome, beautiful, colorful, Halloween-y song. The samples we got for this song I really like. The first song that we sampled in our own song was a Beyonce song called Haunted. Originally, the piece of the song that we used sounded like this.
Oh, it's where we'll be.
I took that, put it into this drum rack down here, and took all these different little chops and pieces of that Beyonce part and made it so we could play it like an instrument. Using my keyboard on my laptop, I can play these little chops and come up with a cool new pattern, kind of like this. And you know, you just play around with it for a while, and eventually you get something cool. And the pattern we came up with sounded like this. It's our own new chop on this Beyonce sample. Very fun way to incorporate other people's music into your own. Then we moved on. We took this little sample from the song Monster by Kanye West. And there's a part of Monster in the beginning where there's this artist named Bon Iver, who is an awesome singer and musician. He sings a couple different parts in this song Monster. And there's one part in it that sounds like this. And we took the part where he says I, and we put it in our song, put some effects on it, pitched it down, and we get this cool sound. And then we added this nice little synth. All those instruments together brought us this nice intro, but to make it just a little spookier, I added this nice big kind of spooky laugh. So all these different samples and instruments in our intro sound like this. And our intro takes us to our hook. Things get really fun in the hook because we bring in our drums and our bass. Started off with this cool drum loop. And then to build around that, we added a kick, we added a clap, we added a snare, and then we added our cool 808 bass sound to glue everything else together. One last drum that we added to the hook was a little snippet from Monster Mash. In the intro to Monster Mash, there are all these spooky Halloween background ambient sound effects. And so I took one of those and we used it as a percussion sound in our song. And originally it sounded like this. And we took this little snap sort of sound and we put it in our song, put some effects on it, and we get this cool sound. So the hook of our song altogether sounds like this. And then we kind of switch the song up. We switch the feel of the song by switching out some of the instruments. And so we take away that Beyonce sample and all those drums for a second, and we add this kind of ominous piano sound. We add that laugh from the beginning of the song, but we also add this kind of spooky door knocking sound. So kind of like, think back to when you used to trick or treat as a kid. You got to knock on the door before you get candy, right? Before you say trick or treat. I thought, oh, if we get a cool spooky door knock, that's perfect for this Halloween theme. And our door knock sounds like this. And then we bring in our drums again. There's a lot of the same drums. Our kick and our clap are the same, but we bring this cool triangle sound in. And a triangle is just what it sounds like. It is in the shape of a triangle, and it's a percussive instrument. It makes a sound like this. We bring this little vocal chop, and we bring in these hi-hats. And then we bring in another sample from the song Monster by Kanye. And originally, that sounds like this. So I took little chops of that, put some effects on it, and we get this cool sound in our song. Those were kind of all the elements I was looking for this part 2 of our song. And kind of the finishing touch on the second section was this cool transitional big sound of thunder. So far we have 2 sections. We'll call them section A and section B. I liked A, I liked B, but since B, was getting pretty spooky, I didn't want to end too spooky. I wanted to kind of lift it up a little and do something different. So we switched the song up and we added section C, a whole new third section to the song. And the way we do that is we change the chords that we play on the piano. Not quite as spooky, which gives this third section a new feel. In this new section, we add some other instruments too. We add this nice choir sound. It's not a real choir, but it's this cool synth that remake what a choir sounds like, but with a synth. And our synth choir sounds like this. And then we add this new synth bass sound. A couple other little synth layers. And to bring this section to a close, we added some drums. Most of them heard already, but we kind of make them into a new pattern. And our new drum pattern sounds like this. This song was cool because it was always changing. We start off as this one thing, then we switch to this other thing, and then we switch to even a third thing, which is cool. I like doing that sometimes in our songs. And it was a little spooky. It had cool sound effects and cool samples, but it wasn't done. And that's because I didn't collaborate with you guys yet. I needed to do that to make this song complete. I needed that IP signature sound. And so I added Amanda and Dan, and they had some really cool vocal parts. I took one of Amanda from our Tunes Tuesday class. We were watching a little snippet of the song Tomorrow in the movie Annie, and Amanda said Annie for us, and we recorded that, and originally Amanda sounded like this. And we took her voice, pitched it up, added some really cool effects, and in our song, Amanda sounds like this. So I really liked that. And then we added Dan. Dan, the other day in our Tunes Tuesday class, was talking about spaceships because we were just watching little snippets from the TV show Babylon 5. And so Dan said spaceship for us. And I took a snippet of him saying space, which originally sounded like this. Big. And I took that, pitched it down, and added some effects, some echo to make it, kind of repeat itself in this cool way. And Dan's part in our song sounds like this. To me, these vocals from Dan and Amanda feel very Halloween-y to me. I think they fit the song super well, and I'm really glad I got to record them. I love getting to record all of you guys. You really help make these songs so much more interesting and fun and creative. And I love your guys' vocals and would love to add them again and again and again and again and again. And a great way for us to add new vocal parts and record each other is during our Tunes Tuesday and our Fun Friday classes. And those classes are every Tuesday and every Friday from 1 to 2. You just gotta join the Zoom link. We talk, we catch up, listen to some music, and then we make our own music. It's a really fun time. I get to record you guys, and then I can take those recordings, put them in our song, and then save them and put them in these songs too. But if you guys can't make any of those classes, no worries. There's still ways you can be involved if you want to be. If you have a phone, or if someone you know that can help you has a phone. A lot of phones have ways that you can record audio. Like on an iPhone, you can use voice memos and record something, maybe you snapping, clapping, singing, saying hello, doing really anything, you can record it and email it to me. And also, if you don't want to record a sound necessarily, but you have an idea you think would make for a fun song, send me that idea. Email me that too. And I'd love to incorporate all of your guys' awesome ideas and vocals and whatever you want to add to these songs. With that being said, you guys did an awesome job this week. I'm glad I got to celebrate Halloween in a song. That's fun. I think all we need to do now, maybe have a piece of candy and dance. So happy Halloween. Let's hear the song all the way through from the beginning.